Viewing cheap apartments in expensive parts of town usually ends in disaster, but I've got high hopes for today's apartment because it's in an elevator building right next to Central Park, and I'm pretty curious to see what's at the top of that interesting ladder. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a dream or a nightmare, and make sure you subscribe because this is all we do on this channel. Just got off the train right here at 86th Street and Broadway, but the closest train is actually this one right here at 86th Street and Central Park West, just half a block from the apartment. The apartment is right there, it's so close. But over here by Broadway is where you're gonna find most of the stuff that you're gonna need on a weekly basis, like banks, grocery stores, convenience stores, and pretty much everything else. If you need it, it's gonna be here on Broadway. There's a local liquor store right here, cleaners, which hopefully we shouldn't need very often because there's supposed to be laundry in the building we're headed to. And there are also cool restaurants and local hotspots pretty much all over the place.
I watch all your videos.
Do you guys want to be in a YouTube video?
Yes. So I live in Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen?
I live in Koreatown.
Koreatown?
I've been here, Upper West Side.
And look at that, they're all hanging out 2 blocks away from the apartment. Thank you guys, have a great day. There's a cafe on this corner, this corner, and the corner right here behind me. If you manage to get bored here, I think you're living in the wrong city. Because all this fun stuff to do is just a block from the apartment, and so is Central Park, which is right here. And this is like having your very own backyard. In fact, since this is the nicest park in the city, fight me in the comments on that one. This is better than having a backyard because it's huge. You can go for a jog, you can go for a walk, you can get outside and stretch your legs whenever you want. And the apartment is so close. It's right there, just down the street. And I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. Not a brand new apartment, but I am blown away with how big and how bright it is. And even though the building's not brand new, it's got some pretty cool features like an elevator, and there is a well-lit laundry room. And that's super convenient because it means that instead of having to bring your stuff to some strange laundromat, you can just do it right here. There's also this really cool loft up here, which we're definitely gonna climb up and check out. And look at this. This might be a working fireplace. I see some scorch marks. Check with the management before you use this to start a fire. But regardless, I don't think there's a better deal anywhere in town for this amount of money. Make sure you let me know down in the comments what you like and what you don't like. And if you have fun watching this, make sure you subscribe. Let's start the tour. The entry point for the apartment is right here. And it's nice. You've got the kitchen and the bathroom to the right of the door. And what do we got over here? We've got a walk-in closet right here next to where the bathroom is, which looks pretty convenient. Throw your jackets and stuff in there. And then as you keep going, you walk past the kitchen, which is kind of in a little alcove, into this awesome living space. The view that we have out of this window right here is actually really good. We're facing south. You can see some trees. You can see some other buildings. And you know, since we're not facing the street, it's gonna be super quiet here. It's super quiet right now. It's gonna be super quiet all the time. And this is great. This space is 19 feet, 9 inches by 10 feet. I think the best spot for a bed is gonna be over here by the windows, just because it's furthest from the front door, which is where all the foot traffic's gonna be. And if you put the bed over here, you've got all this other space for a couch and an entertainment center. I'd probably put my TV on top of the fireplace or somewhere off to the side, like maybe on this wall right here across from where your bed is. And that would mean that whether you're sleeping or just kind of hanging out in the apartment with friends or guests, you'll be able to see what's on the big screen screen without any issue. But there is this loft here which we need to check out. Maybe it could get a bed up there. Let's go see. Okay, here we go. The ladder feels okay. And this is what we've got at the top. I'm not sure everyone would be willing to put a bed up here, but this is pretty big. The space up here is 11 feet 3 inches by 9 feet 7 inches. And you could use this for just about anything. It looks like there's some pretty good storage back here, so putting things away that you might not need all the time is gonna be easy. And you could totally make this like a little den or a hangout spot if you didn't want to use it as a bedroom. And to be honest with you, even if it's just for storage, this is a significant amount of storage that you usually won't find in a studio. The only challenging part is gonna be getting down and going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. What do you think that should be used for? Let me know. I'm always curious, and whatever you write is gonna help whoever rents this come up with cool ideas to set up their new place. The living space and the storage space here are excellent, but now let's check out the kitchen and the bathroom, the last two parts of this apartment that we have to look at so we can get the whole picture. Separating the kitchen from the living space is this little breakfast bar right here. You could put a couple of stools under here and you'd have a nice place to sit and eat that's right by the kitchen where all the food is. And it would mean that you don't need to put a kitchen table out here in the living space. Now this kitchen is a little on the older side, but it has what's important. It's got a full-size fridge, a 4-burner stove with a vent, and believe it or not, there's even a dishwasher. You've also got 4 outlets right here to plug things in. And the overall counter space and cabinet space here is really good. Is it brand new? No, but there's a lot of room in here to move around. It would be easy to use. And given the overall price of this apartment, I think that this kitchen's just fine. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. Not a bad bathroom. What's cool is it has a fan so you can vent it out. It's also got a jacuzzi tub, a sink with decent counter space, and this mirror right here turns into a medicine cabinet. My only complaint is that since the light switch here also activates the fan, if you want to record videos in the bathroom like I'm doing right now, you might pick up some unwanted noise, but I don't know how many people are going to have that problem. And if you wouldn't have a problem living in an elevator building right by Central Park in a big place like this, check out the listing description where you can get all of your questions answered by the listing agent. And if you want to see some more apartments, click one of these apartment tours right here, and I'll see you in the next video.